it to you straight, no chase, bitch. I am Mr. D's, but tonight I'm Pennywise, please.
Hey, and that boy Rowdy Goose. Reno 9-1 back on the loose. New boot goofing. New boot goosing. You know what I'm saying?
New boot goosing. New boot goosing in here, you know what I'm saying?
Happy Halloween.
You know what I'm saying? Happy costume day to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying?
He said happy costume day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's what called it.
Happy Hallows Eve.
You know what I'm saying?
Happy Hallows Eve. Yeah, they were in here giving
Yes.
me a breakdown of how we got to Halloween,
Yeah.
Yeah.
of how we got to modern day Halloween,
Yeah.
which I knew none of that. So I appreciate y'all
No doubt, no
because
doubt,
I was
man.
ignorant to all of that.
We
I had no
always
clue.
learning over
You
here.
got to do
you
your
know
own
what I'm saying?
research.
If you ain't learning, you're burning.
Yeah, I'm not super religious, so maybe that's why I never got into the Halloween aspect, you know, or like the holidays, the celebration of holidays.
Yeah.
But yeah, that seems to be once you start diving deeper into religion, that's like one of the first things to go.
Mm-hmm.
Those
But
holidays.
people don't understand, like, Halloween was Americanized. It wasn't meant. It wasn't. We made it Halloween. It was Hallows Eve to ward off, spirits. So it's actually not like the bad holiday that people make it of, the ghosts and goblins and all that stuff like that. That's the Americanized part of it. So
And it stems from where were you saying?
I think it's like Irish or Polish or something. It's
Yeah,
their
somewhere
holiday.
over there in Europe is where
Yeah,
where
it
came
originated and it came here, and we
Okay.
Americanized it and added costumes and trick or treat and candy and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like the paganism part of it, but it wasn't originated. It was actually to ward off evil spirits. And so they would a long time ago they would have bonfires and things like that to ward off spirits and things like that.
And speaking of spirits, hold up. Let me.
Speaking of spirits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold up. Let me get my mode real quick. You know what I'm saying? Grab my spirit. You know what I'm saying?
I was wondering if we're going to the same place with this.
Yep. The spirits got me right now. But yo, on the rocks, where we give it to you straight, no chase. Very special guest with us right now. Tell the people who you is, please.
I am Eloquence.
How you doing, Eloquence?
I'm doing great. Thank y'all for inviting me. I appreciate it.
For sure. It's good to see you.
This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, so
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you told us when we first met you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And here you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, plus it's a vibe. All of this is a vibe.
Hey.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
Hey, we
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Speaking of, listen, if you've been here before, then you can already see the new OTR set, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
what this is, version 4, version 5,
Yeah. This
don't
is
know.
V5 now.
V5.
Yeah.
OTR, working with the OTR Studios, V5.
V5 keeping
Season
it
5.
live.
Is this gonna be our new season?
Yeah.
We don't track by seasons, but
Yeah. When we change the
Yeah.
set, it's a new
a
season.
new
That's
season,
it. That's
It's a
it.
new season.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's a new season for
Yeah.
a reason, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, we basically was just like, hey, you want to change the setup? Like we both just brought it up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
pretty much at the same time. We
Yeah, same
almost
time.
always do it at the same time, which is weird.
Right. We're just like, hey, you want to switch the setup? You're like, yeah, I've been thinking about that. Yeah. And then boom, here we are. You know what I'm saying?
But
Got that-
sometimes I feel like you have to change up a little bit.
Oh,
you know?
of course, you got to do that.
Yeah, a little different energy and stuff like that.
Because life is ever changing. You know what I mean?
Yes, I completely,
Oh yeah.
completely agree.
Yeah, change is necessary.
Let me get my boy right here. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, Pennywise.
You know what I'm saying? Put on. There we go.
And can I give a shout out to? So this is the last day of the month. This is October, so that is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if people don't know, I am my day job. I am a mammographer, so I screen women for breast cancer. And so I just want to give out a shout out to all the breast cancer survivors, all the women that have went through anything.
My mom is a breast cancer survivor.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And just for their strength you know, their courage to keep going through that journey because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So I just want to give a shout out to all of the survivors out there.
Yeah, shout them out. You know what's crazy? So I'm a veteran, and I was getting ready to go into the Air Force. I went to basic training, and my mom didn't even tell me that she had breast cancer or none of that, or they had found. You know what I'm saying? None of that. She went and had the surgery during my time in basic, and she didn't tell me because she
Wow.
knew I would lose all my focus and come home and not stay on my path. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. She didn't tell me till after I graduated basic. She goes, "Yeah, I had breast cancer and I had the surgery and had my breast removed and all that." I was like, "What?"
What? Wow.
I was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" She goes, "You see how you reacted? That's
Yeah,
why I didn't
yeah.
tell you, because I know my son, and he would have did everything he could to leave basic training to come make sure his mom was good." You know what I mean? So,
But
yeah,
I found out a lot of women do that. A lot of women don't tell their families.
yeah,
They really don't, and I think it's because of that reason, and they just hide it, you know. And it's
Yeah.
unfortunate because some women hide it so long that the breast cancer becomes terminal, you know, and they just hide it. And
yeah. They called my mom's early, so she went
Yeah.
ahead and was like, "Just go ahead and take them." You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wait, people hide it to the point where they never get it. They never get
till
cured.
till it gets terminal, you know, there's nothing else they can really do. Yeah, people do.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. You wouldn't believe it. And I guess they just want to believe there's nothing wrong till it gets real bad. Yeah. So it's unfortunate. It's sad, but people do that. They wait years to come and get their mammogram. They keep just, no, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's nothing. It's just a bump. You know, till it gets bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you first get that bump or lump, it's time to,
Yeah, it's time.
you know what I'm saying, make that cut. For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
I tried to rhyme that, it didn't work, but you know what I'm saying?
That was
Yo-
sick trying to run without breast cancer. That's some sick work.
Hey, it is, man. But you know how I do it, man. I try to make it rhyme one time.
Listen, Miss Eloquence, we met you. Was it Ladies of the Vine?
Yeah, Ladies
that
of the
what you-
You
Vine.
did.
That
You
was
did.
lit.
Outside of the day job, you
I am a spoken word artist, a poet,
Yeah.
see.
all of that. I'm a wordsmith.
Okay, see, that's why I left it open because every time I done learn my lesson now. We have poets on. I talk to poets, and I say we got the poet, and then they say I'm not a poet,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they'll give me wordsmith or what did Jessica Devon say? What does she call herself? Shout out to Jessica Devon.
Yeah,
but
shout
she
her
does-
out too.
Yeah.
She said something else as well. So at this point, I don't even call people poets anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least not to their face. I will describe it vaguely to somebody else. I'll say, a poet, but I'm not gonna call anybody a poet,
Right.
to them because people don't like the word poet.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like it, but I guess I'm different. I embrace all of it. You know, titles are just titles. But
Right.
as long as you know who you are, and I know who I am and what I can do, so titles are just titles to me. So you can call me whatever. I just know I'm gonna show up and do what I do, and I'm gonna let that right there speak volumes.
Yeah.
You know.
What
So,
would you call the difference between a poet and a wordsmith or a spoken word?
okay, I heard a fellow poet or whatever you want to call her. She said something to this degree. So there are poets that can write. They're good writers.
Yeah.
But some people can't get up on stage and recite, and you can feel that passion and that energy and all those things. I think when you call yourself a poet, you embody all of those characteristics. When you get up there, you are you're painting a picture, you're painting a canvas with your words.
Right, right.
You know, I'm telling you a story through my words using poetry. You know, so you can feel it. You actually feeling that energy, like you feel like you're there, or you have experienced. You know, you experience that. So I think for me, being a poet embodies everything. You know,
you definitely made us feel the presence when you were
Yeah.
giving your points. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
and it take. I'm gonna
It's
tell
powerful.
you, when you get up there in front of, y'all know this. I mean, you do
Yeah.
this right here, but
Yeah.
I know it's a little different feel. But when you get up there and
Yeah,
you
it's
got
way
all
different.
these people,
It's way. Don't compare this
Yeah,
to getting in front of a live audience.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
But
we professional shit talkers. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. You know what I
We
mean?
get on here and just get ignorant to people watching us online. That's
Right.
that's not as
Right.
that's not as intense as
it's not
delivering
as
something
intense.
that you've wrote and put your heart into, your
Right.
soul into,
Yeah.
and then delivering it live. Those are two different.
It
Totally
is.
different,
It
yes.
is. When I get up on stage, I mean, when I first got up there, nerves. Initially, you feel nerves, but after you get over there, it's just flowing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say to people, just vibe with me. You know what I'm saying? Just take this ride with me.
Right.
You know, but yeah,
Ride
it is.
with a G.
It's different. It's just it's different. When I get up there, I feel powerful. I feel strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
We can see it.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
something
we
about
we bore witness to it.
yeah.
You get nervous, anxious before you go up, and then as soon as you go,
Yeah.
it clicks and it's
Yeah.
everything soothes.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of rehearsing to get, because I can know my words, but any poet knows this. You can know your words and your poetry. You can know it like the back of your hand, but the slightest thing can get you off.
Yeah.
So it's about that in performance. So when you get up there, it is a performance.
Yeah, it's an intense performance because you have there's no music like to carry you through.
No.
And then if people stop you, if people start getting too
Right,
rowdy and they stop
right.
you, you have to remember where you were at, get back
Yeah.
to that, and get like back on that energy without breaking it up.
Yes.
Especially if you just rehearse, at the house by yourself or in
Mm.
front of people that are not interrupting you. People start screaming out and cheering and clapping. That's distracting.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's hella distracting.
Yeah.
some
That's
people
real.
be doing too
That's real.
much,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
know, I love it either way. I love it anytime anybody give me any feedback or anything. I love that part of it because it just lets me know that people are receiving what I'm putting out. You
Right,
know,
right.
so yeah. But I love spoken word. I love poetry. I love just engaging with people. And I'm gonna be honest, this has really brought me out of my shell because I was in the shell for a long time.
How long you been doing poetry?
Like I feel like it's going on a year.
A year? Wow.
It's going on a year.
That's actually
Wow.
That's
Yeah, I'm
shorter
gonna be
than I
hitting.
thought.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
hitting a year.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking she'd been doing it for like a decade
Yeah,
or something. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
same
Like
thing, 10 years is
Yeah,
what I would've
yeah.
said,
Like
yeah.
that's how powerful your presence is on the stage when you're giving your poetry.
well,
I mean, to
thank
me,
you.
yeah,
I
real talk.
appreciate that.
How
Yeah,
long did it take
yeah.
you from writing to go to performing?
Oh, it was literally
That's a quick jump. That's intense
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
start writing and to already
I'm gonna tell you a story.
stage.
So Frank Expression. I want to just shout him out. So I went to an event, Wind About Poetry,
Okay.
and
Wind about.
Wind
As in,
About
like you got
Poetry.
wine. and-
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I get
It's
it.
a
I
whole
get it. Yeah. I
vibe.
get it.
So I went to, and I was just like, I think I was online just looking in Eventbrite. I booked my ticket and was like, let me just go see. You know what I'm saying? Like I had told you before, I had went through some things and I felt like God was pushing me somewhere. I was going somewhere, but I needed an outlet.
Right.
So I went to the show. I said, let me just see. I was so inspired by these poets. Like, they were so powerful. And, like, their words, like, I got so inspired. I left there that day and said, you know what? I'm about to write. Now, mind you, I am a writer. So I had been writing in the past, but I had let it go for so long. You know, you go through life sometimes and it's like, you really, dealing with relationships or you invest so much in other people, you forget about what do I want? What is it in me? What do I have to offer this world? You know what I'm saying? What makes me happy?
Yeah.
You stop asking yourself these questions because you're constantly, feeding into other people's energy, and stuff. So I had this awakening and I just started writing and I wrote this poem and it was so powerful. From that day when I recited that poem, because I went back and I recited the poem in front of everybody, and they was like, "You gonna do this? You just started." And I'm like, "I'm gonna do it."
Yeah.
And I got up there, no fear. I was like, "You know what? Fear, I ain't got time for you." And I got up there and I recited that poem, and people was just like, "Wow!" And I was like, "You know what, God?" That day, God told me, "This is for you. This is who you are." So I am a poet, and I call myself Eloquence because I feel like So if you know the definition of eloquence, you know, being able to fluently express yourself and put things on paper so people can, you know, they just receive it well and influence people in that way. So that's why I call myself Eloquence. I was gonna go. I'm gonna tell you my other name now. I don't know.
What is
This
that?
other name.
It's about to be wild.
Right. So
I can tell
I get some wild shit coming right now.
So you see the red hair, right?
Right.
So it was gonna be Phoenix.
Okay.
That was the other.
That ain't wild.
I know, but Phoenix is a little crazy now. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is?
She got this little other side.
So
X-Men.
it's like Beyonce with Sasha Fierce. Is that what it's like?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
an alter ego.
Like
type
Nicki Minaj with Roman.
I don't know about that now.
I don't. Oh, you have completely lost me.
Oh, so Nicki Minaj is. You know how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce,
Yeah.
the alter egos.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah.
That's her alter ego.
Yeah, Beyonce's alter ego is Sasha Fierce, and Nicki Minaj's is Roman. Remember her album she came out with called Roman's Revenge?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. It was like her pretty much having like a bipolar episode on a whole album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
That's why I said,
Yeah.
no, I don't know, maybe we're going too far with that. Yes,
All right,
so
I'm learning.
funny.
I'm learning.
pushed into.
Oh, for sure.
So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. Hey, we see the work. We see the vision. Like you out here moving and shaking.
Yeah,
Like for real.
and I plan to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout that out.
What's your favorite part about performing?
Um,
Because our favorite thing that we like to do is live events too.
Yeah.
We love our in studio stuff, especially with the new studio. Shout out to the new studio.
yes,
and-
shout out.
And also, hold on, before you go there, shout out to her being the first guest on the new
Yes.
studio.
First
You
guest
know what
in
I'm
the new
saying?
studio.
On V5. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
V5
Yes.
season 5.
You know what I'm saying? Shout you out for real.
But for us, I think it's just connecting with the people. Like
Yes.
even and it's random people. Usually when we go out.
It's always
Even
random people.
it's
Yeah.
pretty much always random people. Even at organized events that we do, like
Yeah.
if we just did a fight, we still talk to. It's less random because it's the selected winners from the fights. That's who we pull to the side.
Yeah.
But most of them we don't know. We don't have any rapport with them. So
Right.
I don't know. We just like talking to random people, connecting with different random personalities. For you, what's the most entertaining thing, or what do you love about performing?
Well, two things. One that you said, I can completely agree with that. But the other part of it is a new experience each and every time, because every time I get up there, I feel like it's a time for me to learn and to grow.
Yeah.
And when I hear other poets get up, it's inspiration for me as well. You know what I'm saying? They say you should always be around like-minded people, or
Right.
people that's going to help you grow and continue to elevate. And I like being in an environment that I feel like it's going to inspire me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I think that part, and like you said, also being able to connect with the audience. So those are two main things I would say.
Okay. I got a question though. It's off subject. What is that fragrance?
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh no, it just smacked me in the face. Like, hold on, what is that?
It's good. It is good. I can't remember exactly which one this is, but I know my niece gave it to me. I know it's
Okay.
expensive.
Okay. I mean,
I
it
do know that.
smells expensive. That's all. I was like, hold on,
expensive.
what is this?
And it
fragrance?
does
Keeps
kind of
smacking
linger.
a nigga in the face right
yeah,
now.
it kind of does linger on.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
She said, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't got into stuff like that before. Like before I didn't, but
Yeah.
now I'm kind of.
Cause I mean, I'm into scents and fragrances, and I'll be wearing different colognes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So I smell something good. I'm like, damn, that smells good as fuck. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's good. It's good. Yeah.
That's actually an important and interesting topic there.
yeah, that was a crazy segue though,
Yeah,
right?
it was a crazy segue, but I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I can't remember who it was, and they were talking about scents.
Yeah.
Like a man's scent or a woman's scent. What's a man's scent like from a woman's perspective? I don't think we've ever asked anybody that.
I think just
Like what does it do? What can it do if it's good, and then
Like them
What can it do
pheromones,
if
like
it's
the,
bad?
the pheromones and shit.
If
Wait
it's,
a
if
minute
it-
now, hold on.
if it's no, not like that, not like that. I'm saying
What can it do?
Phoenix. Hold on, Phoenix.
Hold on.
If it's good, it's really good, right? But then if it's
Yes.
bad, it's also
Yeah.
really bad. It's exponential no matter which way it goes. Like, you think if it was good, it would just be good?
So if it's bad, it's bad. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it to you. Women, our tolerance is real short for certain stuff.
Yeah.
So when it's bad, it's bad. But when it's good, I mean, you can have a dude that he might not be that attractive, but if he's clean and he smells good,
Yeah.
that can change your perspective on some things.
Bro, I don't know if it was you or somebody else I was telling that one time though. I was like, bro, you could be like the most mediocre cat, but if you
Yeah.
fresh and you on point, man, a woman is going to talk to you or be interested in some way.
At
like,
least
you know
give
what
you
I'm
a
saying?
chance.
At least,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
Like,
all you really need.
Yeah, at least hear you out.
yeah, that's like when I'm like hearing all these dudes complain, I'm like, man, but bro, just tighten up a little bit, just get clean, get fresh. Someone might say something, you know what I mean? You gotta try, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some dudes put no effort into it, though.
Yeah, exactly,
which is- I
exactly.
don't-
You
there's
gotta
not
put
really-
the effort in, bro.
You don't really have stinking women, you know what I mean? Like
I don't know about that. I don't come
Well,
across some.
yeah.
you do, but it's much
I don't
less
come
of a
across some
problem.
ragamuffin smelling.
Yeah.
It's far less of a problem than
Like you smell like a
stinking men.
dumpster fire right now. What's going on?
I don't know if I ever really came past any like real,
Oh, really?
musty.
Yes, I've come across some funkalicious women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, shout them out.
no,
I hope they- okay, shower them up and shout them out. I hope they're doing better.
Yeah, I feel like they say cleanliness is
it's next to
godliness.
godliness. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's facts. I mean, speak on that. What you think?
But I honestly feel like, if you fresh, you keep yourself together, you have a chance at a lot of things. You got people that go into like boardrooms, they're going to meetings and doing all this other stuff, and they might not be the most qualified, but if you fresh, people gonna look at you different.
That's facts.
That's true.
That's facts.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Is a chance.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So when it comes to chances, who gave you a chance when it came to this poetry? Like you were talking about it, but who's the person that really gave you that spark of motivation that was like, you know what, I can do this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
That's God. That's God.
Yo, shout out to
Okay.
God.
That's on God.
Yeah.
That's all God. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the chance and
Okay.
opportunity. He
She
did
said
all
that's
that.
easy.
Yeah, that's easy. I gotta
I like it.
see, and this is what people haven't realized about me and my poetry. Well, if you listen to me close enough, you will. Every piece that I do, I'm gonna honor God.
Okay.
So every poetry piece anything that you hear me recite, you're gonna hear about God in it, and that's just how I flow, because I have to give Him the honor and the praise for my life, because I'm telling you, when you've been through some stuff,
Yeah.
and you didn't know how you was gonna make it out, He was the only one there. Hey, I'm gonna honor Him to the day I leave here, and then on the afterlife, I'm gonna sit beside Him and honor Him. You know what I'm saying? So it's on some stuff like that. But I'm gonna say God, and then when I did go to the first poetry event, Frank Expression, he was the other one, because I did my first spoken word at his I said wine about poetry. Yeah. So those was the two.
Okay.
I got a 2-part for you.
Okay.
One about getting connected with people. So, how do you find like new events to go to?
Yeah.
How do you reach out, or are people reaching out to you?
Okay, so that's a good one.
Is it like it's like a poet portal or something?
so many.
Oh, okay.
I keep getting a whole lot of stuff.
Let me preface it, because we're always trying to get people to live in their passion, right? Live in
Okay.
their truth. Take that
Yes.
first step. Go for it. So I want you to speak to how, even if it's not poetry, how someone can apply it to taking that step with whatever their passion is. So if it's somebody that they need to reach out to, how would they go about it?
Okay. So as far as getting connected, I'm gonna tell you, social media is the best platform. So when networking, social media, you gotta hit it. I mean, a lot of people might be like, "I'm not on social media." You have to be.
You have to be right.
You have to be
you
if
gotta
you want to
do that.
continue to grow. I wasn't on social media like that for a while, but I started getting on there. But ever since I'm on there now, I keep getting these events. So, and I can pick and choose what I want to go to and what I want to do. And that's how people can reach out to me. Now, I am going to start kind of promoting myself.
Yeah.
Because that's the other part of it. You have to push yourself. So sometimes you're going to have to make some calls, or you hear about somebody having an event, or you hear about a promoter. Call them and say, "Hey, I'm so and so, and I'm trying to do this." You know what I'm saying? Let them hear your material. You know, and a lot of times that speaks volumes, because you're actually promoting yourself, and I wouldn't say selling myself, but
I mean, essentially, that's what you're doing.
That's what
like,
you're doing.
We do that. Like,
Yeah.
he's done it. You know, hitting up. That's how we got hooked up with the MMA fights. Fight for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out my brother Goose for that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, if I've hollered, like we approach it like a
you've
team.
done it plenty of times.
Yeah. We approach it like a team. Like he'll hit up some people, I hit up some people.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, this is what we do. This is what we're about. X, Y, Z, ABC. And they'll be like, oh yeah, they either fuck with it or they don't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And 9 times out of 10, they rocking with it. You know what I mean? It's about confidence and believing in
It
yourself.
is.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is completely. So
Sure.
I say anybody that's trying to tap into anything,
Yeah.
that you got to put yourself out there.
Mm.
Hey, you might not. I mean, everybody might not. You know, be like on it, like yeah.
Right.
But you gonna get some. You might get some
Yeah.
no's. You gonna get some yeses.
Yeah. Like you know, shooters don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Amen.
I mean, shout out my boy Kobe. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's the biggest thing. Is people are just scared to put themselves out there.
Yeah.
Even if they create.
People scared to fail. That's really what
People
it
are
is.
scared to fail.
They're scared to fail. You
and
can't
it's
be
like-
scared of failure. You know what
But
I mean?
you already fail if you don't start.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. You know what
And
I'm
most
saying?
people are not dicks. Like, if you come to most people and you're genuine and respectful,
Yeah.
it's usually either they didn't see your message, or they don't have time,
Right.
or either they agreed to work with you. Like, that's been our experience in
Yeah.
most of the cases. Is like, you know, there's very little barrier to people helping you besides just reaching out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And you got to
So-
take the fear factor out of everything, you know. I think a lot of times fear is what fuels people.
Right.
And if you can just say, you know what, I don't care. I mean, whether I fail or not, I'm going to try.
Yeah.
So
You gotta try.
I think that's what I did. I was just like, you know what, Smith, if it don't work, it don't work. You tried,
Yeah.
but hey, it worked.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here I am.
and then my second part on that is, how did you get hooked up with? Listen, that's my dog.
Yeah, my brother.
But that crazy
Woo,
MF
my
or
brother.
Boney, how did you get hooked up with him? With Sean Q?
Sean Q.
Well, Sean, he was at, okay. So he was at an event the first time I met him, which he is brilliant.
Yeah.
He's very brilliant.
He is.
Freaked out in his own regard, though.
Yeah.
But brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
he is brilliant. Because I heard him do some stuff, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
He did this erotic type.
Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah. We know all about
But-
that one.
If it's dealing with Sean Q, it's gonna be erotic. Whether it's poetry, whether it's visuals, whatever it is. And that's my dog, bro. I love you, bro. You know
Oh yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. That's
But
my brother.
he did this piece, but
My brother in there.
minus that part. Like, I actually listened to his words.
Yeah.
And like when I say that man blended those words so beautifully,
Yeah.
that's what impressed me. And so after that,
You know why he does that, right?
wow,
So I met him when I was in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first showed up to my first duty station, he was like one of the first 2 or 3 people I met.
Mm-hmm.
And we eventually ended up forming a rap group, and we were performing
I
all
remember you
over.
saying that.
Yeah, we performed all over North Carolina and stuff. And so, you know, like being a poet and what he's doing now, it's always been a part of him from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was making music before I met him, you know, and then like he approached me and was like, hey man, I need a hook for this song. I'm like, why are you asking me? He was like, I just think you got what it takes to do that. I was like, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, like he just knows, you know what I'm saying? And so like the whole rhyming and poetry and just making it sound like what you just said. Like that's just that. It's like natural for him. You know what I'm saying?
He is most certainly talented.
Yeah,
He is.
for sure.
Yeah, so he is like one of them persons I feel like inspires me too.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, like as
shout
far as
that
like,
out.
listen, it's a lot of poets I have heard that's like crazy,
Yeah.
but he is one of them.
Damn.
So
Hey, we
he-
gonna clip this and play it back for you, bro. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You out here inspiring people, my
yeah,
guy.
he is. He's
Yeah,
good.
shout that
though.
out.
But he's blessed. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's my brother.
So
for
I
real.
met him at an event, and then after that, I think he reached out so I can do it, and that's kind of like how I met y'all.
At Ladies of the Vine. And let me tell you, if you miss Ladies of the Vine, you missed out. You lost. You know what I'm saying? You lost in the sauce. Cause
It was a lit night.
Yeah, it was a lit night. Like y'all had it rocking in there on a poetry
know.
level. Seriously, the
crazy.
energy was up. Like when I saw like 2 white ladies pull up in there and just stay the whole time,
Yeah.
I said, "Damn, they really got some shit." You know what I'm saying? Like
That was amazing.
for real though. I was like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because it wasn't even supposed to be that venue, and then
Oh yeah, we know it was supposed to be the other one.
Yeah,
you
and
know
it
what I'm saying?
changed,
Yeah,
and
they
it just
changed it
worked.
last minute, like the
Yeah.
day of.
Yeah.
They changed it. Like we found out a few hours.
Yeah, we right there with you on
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Like, for real, 'cause
Yeah.
we were like, we're going to the one that's over there off Ray Road.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, you're going to the one off Park Road. Like, bro, it's like
down to
4
the wire.
hours before
Yeah.
the damn shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
But we still made it shake. You know what I'm saying? And the event was dope.
It still turned out to be lit.
Yeah.
It might have been better than if we were even at that.
Right.
I think I think it
Right.
turned out the way it was
It's,
supposed to.
exactly.
Yeah.
It turned
It was
out
great.
how it was supposed to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the energy was just organic. It was
Right.
good.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I saw all them pale faces in there, I was like, oh man, they loving this shit. You know what I'm
Pale
saying?
faces
was
Yeah.
No, I was like,
You
I'm
are
racking.
wild.
I'm wilding. I'm just messing,
But
man. You know how we
it
do,
was
man.
received well.
It really was.
received
It really
well.
was. You know what I'm saying? Because I was kind of thinking about that too. I was like, oh man, they see all of the brown face in here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be talking some shit. But no, they was rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? They were like they were tapping in. They was ordering more food and drink. They was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
they weren't rushing out.
Yeah, you never know how it can go when there's a lot of us in the building. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But like they actually stayed and was rocking, and it was like a really good night. It was a great night. You
It
know what I'm
was a
saying?
great night.
Like everybody in there was just, you know what I'm saying, vibing with what y'all had going on.
Mm-hmm.
Each poet brought something unique to the table
And different.
and different.
And
Exactly.
different.
Every one of y'all were different. How many was all like 8?
I don't
There's
know,
like
it was
8
a
of y'all?
lot.
And then he threw in some bonus people as
Yeah,
well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
really, it was like probably like 11 or 12 of y'all. I
Yeah,
think
It
it
had
was.
to be. Yeah, it was.
And he
quite a
got
bit.
up there and said some stuff too.
He
You know
did.
what I'm saying?
He did.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yeah, it was a great night. I'm not gonna say good. It was a great night.
It was a great
You know what
night.
I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was. And
So I hope
shout
to
y'all out.
do more events like that.
Yeah.
And even events, even on a larger scale.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, like I'm in the stage right now where I'm continuing to write, and continuing to learn, continuing to just craft,
Yeah.
what God has given me. And I think that's a part of the process. See, people don't understand it with anything. There's a process. You can't expect to.
You gotta trust the process.
Yeah, you have to trust it. You can't expect to walk into greatness without no preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You have to put the work in. So right now it's, kind of my season of putting the work in. And I'm working behind the scenes. Like some people get out there and they just go crazy.
Right.
But I'm going to get to that point, but I know it's a process because, hey, when I come full circle, I want to be able to have a testimony and say, hey, this is where I came from. This is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in preparation to walking into my greatness.
And you can come full circle back in this room and then get
Oh,
that
yeah.
testimony and shout that out. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Most certainly.
So what's next for you, Eloquence? What you got, lined up? Like poetry, performances, you know what I'm saying?
Well, right now, I'm continuing to write. So my plans are to actually to write a book.
I was about to say, you got a book coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speak on that. What your book gonna be about?
So many things. Like probably gonna be a two-parter or
Okay.
three-parter.
Oh, okay.
So I do have a collection of
Going for them
poetry
big
pieces.
leagues.
Yeah, I have a collection of poetry pieces right now that are for people that have been in relationships and been in situations
Okay.
that maybe didn't turn out so good, and
You
it's
know-
just helping them to navigate through that.
At Ladies of the Vine, I think I recall you actually, before you said a particular poem, you said, hey, this is for,
Yeah.
that woman who has been through X, Y, Z,
Yeah.
ABC. I think I remember you doing that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
So-
was off the drink, but I think I remember. You know what I'm
For a
saying?
woman,
For real.
for a woman or a man, like I
Yeah.
want to be able to have a collection of poems in that aspect, Then also my collection of poems, when I'm just actually giving you a testimony,
Yeah.
about my life and who I am and what I'm doing and how I made it through, which is God. So I want to have a collection of poems that are God-based, religion-based. Well, not actually religion-based, but I want people to understand as long as you stay tapped into the source, that you're going to make it through. So, so that as well. So I'm working on a lot of different things when it comes to writing, but I want to take all of that stuff further.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At one point, I'm not going to say do, I will becoming a person. I want to open up something to where people can come and lounge and come and have drinks if they want to and hear
Shout
poetry.
that out.
I want to
Shout
open
that
up
out.
my own spot or
Yeah.
either rent my own spot and just make this a thing. Even if I travel to different locations all over doing this, I just want to make
Taking
this
it on the road. I was about to
Yeah.
ask you gonna take it on the road.
yeah, because I'm already on the work road anyway. But
Yeah.
I just want to, take this as far as I can. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
I want to inspire other people. I want to be able to give back in a certain way too. So, you're gonna see me a lot of different places. You're gonna see me tapping into a whole lot of things. So don't be surprised or shocked if you see me. And of course, we talked about the podcast stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
is that that's something I inspire to do too.
So like, if you started a pod, which if you started, you're going to start
going
one.
to.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you start your pod, is it gonna be like poetry based, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't want you to give too much away that
I'm
you don't want to speak.
not.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Yeah. I don't want to dive
Yeah.
all in it, but I just want to get like a general basic idea of, you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna keep that open.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep that open because that's what I've been praying about. And,
No doubt.
So I try to live a purposeful life.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let God lead me on that.
Okay.
And I ask God and I pray about Him leading me into my purpose.
Yeah.
And just helping me develop that. So that whole topic is so many things, and I've been actually thinking about it a whole lot, and I haven't really actually decided yet exactly. Poetry is going to be a part of it,
Okay.
but life is a part of it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Navigating this world, this life. You know what I'm saying? Relationships.
Yeah, relationships
every-
get sticky for real.
Hey.
That's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the main source of most people's
Grief,
grief and
Pain.
pain and
strife,
yeah.
tribulations,
Tragedy
trials.
and-
yeah.
I mean, relationships, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Whether-
gonna
whether-
tell you, pain is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
People
So,
don't
Yeah,
understand
pain is a
that.
great teacher, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me
I've
ask
learned a
you-
lot through pain.
yeah.
you good, bro?
No, I'm saying.
We check on my dog right quick. bro.
I'm
We check on my
good.
dog.
I'm good. That's my
Right,
brother. That's my
right,
brother right here. No, I'm
right.
good. I was just saying in general.
Let's
Yeah,
check
yeah,
in.
facts.
I've learned a lot through pain. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like pain is one of the best teachers there
It
is out
is.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Best teachers, best motivators.
Right.
It is.
Yeah,
That's
right.
it.
Yeah.
So last night we had two Arthur's Zone,
And they were also therapists as well.
and they were therapists
Yeah.
as well. So they were telling us about writing, which
Shout
I didn't-
them out.
Shout them out. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
shout out
Judah.
to Juju and shout out to Felipe.
Felipe, yeah. Shout them out.
I like
yo.
that name, Felipe.
Yeah,
Felipe,
Felipe, real solid people for real. Shout out my boy Natural Born for hooking us up with
Shout
them,
out to
too.
Natural Born too.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming to
my
the studio,
dog,
kicking
my
it with us.
brother.
They were talking about their inspiration. I don't know if inspiration is the right word, but their what
Motivation?
sparks them, motivation to get them writing was actually
Inspiration?
working out of pain. Yeah, inspiration sounds weird though when it's attached to pain.
Right,
And both of them
right.
had wrote books. Their most recent books were both due to their divorce, right?
Right. Yeah.
So the two books that they had brought on and
Yeah.
shared with us, I believe both of them were about working through recent divorces that they had.
Yeah.
And Juju is actually still going through her.
Actually, it just got finalized yesterday on
Well, so her
yeah.
separation was finalized.
Well, separation was
So the
finalized,
divorce
yeah.
wasn't even finalized.
Right,
And she shared all this with us on air. So
Right.
yeah, we're
That's
not-
why I'm
okay.
speaking
we're
on
not,
it.
we're not airing her out. Or
Right.
anything. I don't want you to think that she was like telling us about it before the show or something like that.
Right.
So she spoke to all this, and then that's what her book is about as well. And it's published, it's in print. So she brought it on for
Yeah,
us
she
to-
brought it on. Yeah.
to check out. But they talked about the source of their writing is they heal through the writing.
Yes.
And then in that, they just share it with the world
Yes.
to try to help someone else, which us, or me rather, but what we do is more like creative comedy, you know? So some of it is through pain, right? Like Kevin Hart, Laughing My Pain. Like,
Yeah.
you know, comedy can be inspired out of
What
pain.
they say, a lot of truth is said in jest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what does they say? Comedy is tragedy?
Yeah, comedy is tragedy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I never thought about writing, that being like the inspiration, writing it, and that being the healing medium. Using the writing as the medium to help you heal, and in expressing it is how you heal and come out the other side. Is it the same way for you?
It is the same. And, you know, it's just like for songwriters. Songwriters write songs all the time. And you hear about all these things they're going through.
Yeah.
But what helps heal is putting that pen to paper. I mean, even if you got to, you know what I'm saying, write until you release all of that. I feel like it's a source of therapy for me. You know, I write, and I started thinking about this the other day. I'm like, God dang, Samantha, you are really, that's my real name, y'all.
Yeah.
You
Shout
don't know.
out.
Samantha.
Yep.
So,
Where you from, by the way, Samantha?
Gastonia.
Okay, Gas House.
See, I already knew y'all was going to say that.
Hey, listen, we done had a few people from the Gas House on here though.
Yo,
Okay,
the last 10
I
guests.
may know them.
Yeah.
The last 10 guests, maybe
Is it
like
10?
No, the last 10 guests, like maybe 3 or 4 of them have been from Gas House.
Oh yeah. Shout out
Yeah.
that boy Truck and Carson.
Yeah, shout out to Truck and-
and that boy Afro Samurai from Gas House as well. You know what I'm saying? MMA fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Gas House, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about to
We
be,
try to do a little something.
it's about
you
to
know?
be Gas House Studios. Right?
Yeah. Gas House Studios.
Yeah, that is
Let's
fire.
take it
That
over.
shit-
Fire right there, bro.
Better write that down.
Yeah. Mental note right there. Gas House Studios. But go ahead.
But I feel like for me is I've written a lot about pain, hurts.
Yeah.
Like this piece that I just wrote that I'm probably gonna be performing very soon. It's called Purpose Over Pain, and it goes deep. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it, like I said, a source of therapy. You know, I talk about these things because my goal is, while I'm healing, to help somebody else. You're going to hear my words and you're going to be like, dang, I understand where she's coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm also going to talk about how I made it to the other side. See, that's the other thing about when you're writing. Yeah, I'm telling you about my pain, but I'm telling you also, I'm giving a testimony. I'm telling you about my journey and how I was here, but now I'm here, you know?
And how that translates to the reader is you're giving them a solution.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
You know, like, that's why I say God, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear me talk about God all the time because when you going through some pain, man, I'm trying to tell you, you can have some dark moments, and that comes to anybody. We see all these celebrities out here, and they living life, and we looking like, dang, if I had what they had, but you don't know what journey they took.
Trust me, they have hella way more dark moments than you could ever believe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those people, I've learned over time, celebrities are some of the most broken people on this earth. You know what I mean? Because some of them, and this is conspiracy guy coming out of me, right? They've done so many fucked up things to get where they're at. Whether, you know what I'm saying? Whether, you know what I'm saying, they was on the casting couch or maybe they done, you know what I'm saying, just done some crazy
Diddy party.
Yeah, Diddy party, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's real. Like
It is.
you know what I'm saying?
It is.
And that stuff doesn't leave you. Like yeah, you did it, but it's always stuck with you.
Yeah.
When you look at your fame and you look at like the money and what you did to get it, you always gonna think about, damn, I really was in that bathtub with Diddy. And now I got
Allegedly.
$5 million. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's always gonna be in the back of their brain. And I've heard like a lot of those like celebrities, they can't look in a mirror because they see like demons in their reflection and stuff. They can't be alone at night because like they have like forces looking at them, or you know what I'm saying, standing by. Like that's crazy, like a paranoid way to live, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you sell your soul, man.
Yeah. Like I believe that selling that soul is real, you know what I'm saying?
Did you see the thing with Cam Newton?
No.
I didn't see it.
He sold his soul?
I don't know. That's what they're saying. That he was trying to get him to. He had someone on, and he
I
was
mean,
like
he is everywhere now, you know what I'm saying?
He was a religious guy. He had a religious guy on, and he said, I think he was
The preacher dude.
Yeah,
I seen that. Yeah,
I
I
think
seen
he
that.
said it was like
I
one
didn't
love
catch that.
or.
It was an old head with glasses, right?
Yeah. I can't remember what
yeah.
the chant was, but he was like, when I say one, y'all say love.
Yeah.
Or something like that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he kept practicing it. When
Mm-hmm.
I say one, y'all say love. And then he said, we're going to hold out these 3 fingers.
Yeah.
And it made like a satanic symbol.
Yeah.
Mm.
And,
Yeah, that is actually a
yeah.
church.
And then he tried to get him to do it, and the old head stopped him. He was
Right.
like, I'm not doing that, brother.
Right.
He was like, that's a satanic symbol that you're doing right there.
Yeah.
And then in his shelf with everything that he had in the background, people started pointing out like
Yeah, breaking it down.
pentagrams and
Oh, wow.
little stuff that he had back there that was allegedly,
Yeah.
can be related to selling your soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the nanny goat.
Oh, you talking about the Baphomet?
What is that?
That's that goat you're talking about.
That's the nanny goat?
Yeah, it's called
Okay.
Baphomet. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
It's
I
got
don't
the
know
it's
about
got
that.
the
Me neither.
it's got the boobs on it and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very versed on it.
Oh,
I just know,
I'm versed on
people
it.
call it the nanny goat. Shout out to CGA.
Yeah. I'm versed on it. It's called the Baphomet. That's a technical term for it. As above, so below.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm actually very interested on how that works.
No,
How do you-
don't be.
No, I'm interested on I'm saying, how do you sell your soul? Like, how
Oh
do you,
yeah.
What is the
yeah.
process, bro?
Yeah, there's like
Who approaches you, and then what's the process?
Well, they say it's the Illuminati that approaches you, and then
Who is the Illuminati, though?
that yeah, exactly. That's
And how do they know to approach
It's a secret society. Got their eye on me. Shout out my boy Prodigy, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, like apparently you go through like a ritual, and it's usually a blood sacrifice or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, like when you see like celebrities and relatives to them immediately pass away, then all of a sudden they're up like hella millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
They sacrifice whoever to, you know what I'm saying, achieve that, and then they gotta live with those demons and all that.
I mean, but it's in this world.
Hey, we got dark
it's-
on this motherfucker, didn't we?
Yeah, but in this world, it's good and evil. So
Yeah,
you have
for
to
sure,
know
for sure.
that if it's good, it is an evil side.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no part of that.
Yeah,
part,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for
So,
sure, for sure.
um,
And like I said, the conspiracy guy in me comes out, but I truly believe that some of that stuff is an actual real thing that happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like too coincidental, man. Certain celebrities, I ain't gonna throw no names out there, but you hear about certain celebrities, family members that are close to them, their brother, mom, etc., pass away, and then all of a sudden you see them everywhere. They making M after M, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, maybe there is something to this. You know what I mean?
or you be wondering, like, how did some celebrities get on? Because they don't
Right.
have no talent.
Right.
And you be like,
And it came out of
and I'm
nowhere.
not going to say no
Out of
names.
nowhere.
But you be like, nah, hold on.
So you believe in industry plants?
Yes.
I think
do,
that's a thing
completely.
too. Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah,
thing too.
people are plugged in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it actually comes down.
See, this is my bag right here. I like
Hey,
this. Yeah,
when,
you know what I'm saying?
when you get into media, when you get into the narrative they want to push out about anything, they're gonna get someone that's gonna fit that mold to push that narrative. Because and it's sad because I'm gonna say a lot of us buy into and feed into what the media is trying to always tell us, right? They know that. Who are the people that spend the most money? Who are the people that it's us.
Yeah.
So when they want to do that, they're gonna find somebody,
They push that
to
narrative.
push it,
Yeah,
to
they push
push
it.
it.
Yeah. And a
And-
lot of times it's our famous
It's us.
celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the basketball players, the athletes, the rappers. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
actors, whoever. So I dig what you're saying.
Yeah, we talked about this last night with
We
two
did.
with two professional therapists.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
maybe not the most technical question, but I just asked, why is the black community cooked? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it about the black community that we just can't get it together? Why are we so heavily influenced, especially by people we know don't have our best interests in mind, such as athletes, rappers? Like, it just makes no sense to me.
But who's behind them athletes and rappers though? Who's paying them the paper to influence too? You gotta think about that as well. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all,
That's how I
this
look
gets
at it.
deep. This goes back to slavery.
Yeah.
You know, that's a question. This goes way back. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to dig deep and dive into this topic, look at slavery. Look at, where we come from and what were we taught? What were we, to be against each other? You had the slave that was indoors, and you had
the house Negro.
So they had to rat each other out. They had to be against each other. They had to talk about each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they came up. It's engraved and embedded in us. You know
Samuel
what I'm
L.
saying?
For me, though, I think it's nature.
Django.
Like, I don't think that's nature. I think that's more nurture. So at this point, we're far removed from slavery. Far enough that I don't think it should still be.
It's still there.
It's not in the nurture. It shouldn't be in the nurture anymore. Rather, it's not in our nature.
But think about it. If your ancestors, they went through all these things, right? And then you are a product of your environment. Whatever your parents teach you, whatever they're saying and instilling in you, you could be so far removed from something and still experience it based on how you were raised.
I was going to say, I'm a firm believer in energy transferring, you know what I'm saying? And I think that even though we are far removed from that, the remnants and energy from the suffering that people before us had is still amongst us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I truly believe
Like
that.
from slavery?
Yeah. Like I like the trickle down, you know what I'm saying? It may not be like people look at slavery as like, oh, people were getting, treated bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, even though that's still not going on, the energy transfer still came down, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as prevalent as it used to be, you see what I'm saying? But it's still there, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I see where you're at. I don't believe that though.
You don't
I don't.
believe that?
Nah,
I
don't.
believe it.
Yeah.
I think some of
I
the
see what you mean though.
yeah, some of the behaviors and energy negativity is still transferred down, but it's not as broad. It's not as prevalent as it used to be. That's
But if
what
you
I'm getting at.
experience modern day slavery, because there is a such thing as modern day slavery, then you can still feel the effects of it. So you might not be out in the field, but when you experience racism in your face, when somebody tells you that you're not good enough because you're black or your skin is black, and
Actually, it's brown. I don't like saying black.
Right.
Yeah,
It's brown.
brown.
But then it becomes, to me, because that happened to me. When somebody, I work in healthcare, and this woman told me that could I go get a white woman to do her mammogram to my face? When you experience something like that, then that's when it takes you back. I didn't grow up a long time ago, but here I was with this woman in front of me that was telling me I wasn't good enough because of the color of my skin. So when you experience something like that, then you start to understand, I may not have went through everything they have went through, but in that moment, it hurt. You wouldn't think something would hurt like that because you're asking yourself, why? What did I do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying? Or why is my skin color relevant? Why am I, all these things go through your mind in that moment. And even after that, I kept analyzing why this woman felt this way. But it's her own issue. It was her own problem. But you will sit there and you will internalize all these things, you know what I'm saying? But when you actually feel it and went through some type of racism or something like that, it becomes real.
That's why I don't fuck with Raleigh, North Carolina.
It might be maybe it's the way I was raised, or maybe I just haven't had that experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I think I'm better than most people, honestly. Maybe that's what it is. So white people put me down, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bro, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. You know what I mean? Like, You know, so maybe that's what it is.
Hey, shout that out. I like that. I like that
that's
though.
just what I think, bro. Like,
I'm gonna start saying that
you know
shit.
what
Like,
I'm
motherfucker, next
better
time,
than you, bro. You know what I'm
next
saying?
time,
Like,
motherfucker racist towards me, motherfucker, I'm better than you,
I'm better than
dog.
you, bro.
But you know
You know
what?
what I'm
It's funny because
I'm
like
gonna start. Hey, I like that,
I'm bigger,
bro.
faster, stronger.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? I probably do more. I probably sleep less, and
Right,
I still
right.
look better than you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's why I don't subscribe to it. And there's also people who do. So there's similar instances, which is not as intense as what happened to you, but people will see like a white person cooking, right? And then they'd be like, nah, bro, I need, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody black to fry the chicken. And I'm like, dog, like, if we can do that to other people, then we got to be able to take that on our end. When people do it to us, you can't take it personally.
Yeah.
But the thing
Well,
is
certain
though,
things-
man,
Yeah.
people have been doing it to us way longer than anyone else on the face of this planet, bro. I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I
well,
think
that's true.
we have
yeah,
now-
that's
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Now,
Yeah.
to be honest, now,
Well, in this country, at least, for sure.
in all fairness,
I'm gonna say beyond this country,
Yeah.
but
I don't know beyond this country. That's why I don't know, so I can't speak.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah,
I
in
got
this
you.
country for sure.
Yeah.
In the last 500 years.
Yeah.
but in all fairness, we as black people, or brown people.
Yeah, that's right,
are
brown.
bit-
We
are-
brown, damn it.
are
Let's
a bit- let's get rid of the
I
black.
don't mean to cut you off, but I'm
No.
gonna say this real quick. Let's get rid of the black shit. We
Yeah, let's
ain't
get
black,
rid of
bro.
that. Even though
Motherfucker,
I
I'm
have
brown.
black.
I'm brown, damn it.
Now I have on all black.
Right.
But-
You are black. You're wearing
Yeah.
black, but you're not black. You
Yeah,
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
not
We
black.
brown, man. We
Brown.
melanated, got the pigment, all that shit, bruh. It ain't black. Just like white people ain't white.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you would classify. Peach, off tan. I don't know.
Just like
Fucking-
both of those are neither one of them is like a real color.
It's
Right.
not.
One of them is
The
all
absence
the colors.
of and
So
what is
I
the
guess that-
absence of color?
Yeah, so
You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess one of them is a color,
Yeah.
which would be black.
Right.
But even still, that's not like a real color.
And the absence of color is white. But then again,
Yeah.
the absence of color could be black too. You know what I'm saying?
You went
I don't
over,
know, something
you
to
lost
think
me with
about.
that one.
I did, didn't I? Yeah, I lost myself.
You
on
might
that
be
one.
right, but I can't keep up with you on that one.
Yeah, I got you.
All I know is all the colors and the absence of color.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I feel like we are a bit privileged when it comes to one thing. Like, I think because we've been through so much, we do have this complex about, kind of speaking and saying things that other people can't say.
Right.
So, we've all kind of been probably guilty of that. And other people can't say those words, but we can.
Which is another thing. Nobody can say as much as we can say.
Yeah.
Or make fun of as many people as we can make fun
Yes.
of. With no backlash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when someone says one thing about black people,
Oh,
bruh,
we going
it's an
in.
outrage.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
We
this
going
is
in.
hypocritical, brother. Like, we can't do
It
this. We
is.
can't do this. This makes no sense to me.
But see,
If you
people-
if you're gonna give it, you gotta be able to take it too.
But people feel like we have this sense of entitlement now towards it. It is because we've been through so much. So we're like, hey, y'all got to give us this. We ain't have nothing else. Y'all have to give us this because we went through all of this. So guess what? We gonna say what we want to say. We gonna do what we want to do.
I'm
know what I'm
gonna do
saying?
that anyway, regardless of my
Yeah,
skin color.
fair.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Shout me out. You know what I'm saying? Anyone else that's on that mindset, you know what I'm saying?
Which is also why I like openly racist people, bro.
You know
what
what?
I'm saying?
Those I respect those the most.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Say, first of all,
we talked about this with that boy VVG. You know what I'm saying?
stand
Shout
on
him
it.
out.
Say what you gonna say and do
Right.
what you gonna do.
Right.
Don't just do it in my absence, bro. Keep it real.
Right.
I would rather you keep it real with
Right.
me
Right.
to my face.
I like my racism in my face.
That's what I'm
you know what I'm
saying,
saying?
bro.
Like,
Yeah,
I like to know, hey, you don't fuck with my kind. My kind don't belong in these parts. And then after that, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't be back.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I won't
I'm
be
not
back.
coming back
Don't-
here, but
don't
that-
let me
that-
keep coming.
Right.
And you secretly hate
But
me.
that covert shit, that behind my back in the closet, oh, I'm not racist. I got black tires on my truck. You know what I'm saying? I got a
But you
color
know what?
TV.
I'm like that with
I gotta
everything.
watch them motherfuckers right there.
It's not even with racism. I'm like that with everything. Like when
Yeah.
people just fake and they're, you know what I'm saying, not genuine, not honest, and they haters secretly hating on you, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, be like that in my face. Show me who you are.
Yeah.
That's why I believe in discernment, having powerful discernment.
Yeah.
Like having that energy when you can kind of feel like, hey, this person ain't right.
Right.
Because I'm like that with anybody. I don't even care about your color. But if you come in with that energy you know what I'm saying, that
Right.
negative energy, you trying
Right.
to come at me. Because one thing I've learned is your haters will be in your presence.
That's a
Yeah.
They love it
fact.
because they studying you. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm like, hey,
And haters ain't got nothing better to do.
no.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
If you don't mess with me, you know what I'm saying, just keep moving.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Shout you out.
Thank you.
So look, we done tapped in on all kinds of stuff, but let's take it back to the poetry real quick
Yeah,
before
let's
we
take
get
it
up
back.
out of here. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, tell the people any upcoming projects you have coming out. You know what I'm saying, or any appearances you're about to make that the people can pull up and really connect with you on the poetry and come hear you speak to their soul. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I am gonna be doing more open mics. And here in the next month or so, I'm gonna be in Durham area.
Ooh, Bull City.
So
Bull City.
I'm going to be checking them out and doing some events in Durham.
Okay.
So, and from there, I'm actually, like I told you, I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes work right now. I'm doing a lot of writing, trying to prepare myself to publish my book.
Okay.
And all of those types of things, which you will see me around the city. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be posting events.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to collab with some other people.
And don't forget about your boys. We'll pull up on that. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
I will most
Yeah.
certainly, but you let me know because I'm gonna be here again. I'm gonna be here again. I'm gonna be here.
You have any more? There's one more thing I want to ask you, but I don't want to cut you off.
Oh yeah, go
Oh
ahead.
no, you good.
The Charlotte scene, the Charlotte poetry, spoken word, wordsmith scene. Can you speak to that? Because listen,
It's huge. I mean, it's growing.
that's what I'm getting at. Is we didn't even know about it, or
Right.
I didn't at least.
I didn't
until we tapped in with Sean Q.
Yeah, I
And
had
once
no
he,
idea.
once he really started getting into it, which we saw this with a lot of different like industries and especially creative outlets. But the poetry scene around here and spoken word for sure
lit.
is huge.
It's
This
huge.
event's going on every single day.
Yeah.
Even if they're not, they might not be at Spectrum or they're not at Bojangles Coliseum. It's not huge. They're not
Right.
huge events. They're more intimate events. That happen at smaller establishments.
Yeah.
With a more tapped in group of people.
Yes.
But it's like every single day something is going on. We
It
see Sean Q.
is.
He's like,
Yeah.
I mean, he got to be doing
He
one
got
or
like
two
4
events
shits a week.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
at minimum 1 or 2.
Right,
Every
right.
week I see him going
Right.
somewhere.
I talked to him the other night. He was going to Winston-Salem for one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you just speak to the scene?
The scene is it's large, but I feel like it's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger. I think people are wanting different forms of entertainment now instead of like going to the movies or
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are because ain't nobody at the movies no more.
Right.
People are wanting to go out and see live entertainment.
Yeah.
Whether that's a show that you're gonna listen to some music or something like that,
Yeah.
or poetry. Poetry has become so big and so huge, and I think it's gonna continue to grow. So it's one of those things. I want to be a part of the growth.
Right. Right.
You are a part of the growth.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to immerse myself
Matter of fact,
in
you
it.
are the growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you really
Yes,
want to
I
be,
like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, shout that out. You know what I'm saying?
So I think it's one of those things you're gonna see more and more. You're gonna see shows pop up everywhere. You're gonna see a lot of events all over around, not just Charlotte, but surrounding areas. You're gonna see that as well. But I think the biggest way to stay tapped into that is social media. Getting on social media, because when I say they be posting stuff, I don't even be knowing because sometimes I try to take a little step away from social media for a day or two, and I get back on there. I was like, good gracious,
You missed a lot.
I missed a lot.
You're behind. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot
That's
to catch
real.
up on.
That's real. Like, I could be off for like 8 hours. I'm like, damn, what the?
Right.
You miss a lot.
Right.
You miss a lot.
It's
You
crazy.
miss a lot. I think I need to hire me
crazy.
somebody just to check mine.
But it's cool. It's cool too because like I like to disconnect at certain times during the day.
Yeah,
And
me
then
too.
reconnect later in the day. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this is lit. And then you know what I'm saying? That way I'm not desensitized to all the newness that comes out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can actually enjoy it for what it is and not just be like, like some people that just, like they'll see like some dope, amazing shit you just did. And, you know what I'm saying?
Which also speaks to
I don't want to like be like that. I want to have every experience be like, damn, this is dope.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, see, I don't like that. My thing is, social media is great, but it can be, it can be not so great sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It can
sometimes
be it can be outright
it
terrible.
can.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't need a distraction because when I'm trying to focus and stay tapped in, so I'll take a step back to kind of like detox myself a little bit, you know?
This speaks to going to one of these events too. What I'm getting at is I'd like to encourage people to get out to these events, more intimate events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go in there and it's like, you know, you go to a concert with 50,000 people and everybody has their phones out, so you got your phone out.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you go to these events, you know, everybody's not recording the person that's doing spoken word, you know what I mean? Or we went to a local fight. Like, everybody's not recording. Most of the people there are so invested in what's going on because they're attached to somebody that's in there, you know, whether it be a friend or a relative, something like that. You know, a lot of these people are the people that come out and support these events.
Right.
But then you have people like us that are not really attached. Well, I guess Sean Q, we were attached to him.
Yeah.
But even still, he wasn't even performing. Or wasn't supposed to be. We were coming to support his event.
Right.
Yeah.
And just, you know, receive the poetry and the artistry. And I think that can help you decompress getting out.
Yeah.
Because you won't be on your phone. Everybody else is not on their phone.
Right.
You know, they're really enjoying what's going on and taking in the moment. And that's what's,
Yeah.
you know, that's what I love about the smaller events.
I think
man,
that's
shout
what it
that
is.
out,
It's
you
kind
know
of
what I'm saying?
absorbing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then it's. I feel like it feeds the soul and the spirit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's something about words.
Yeah.
Words are powerful.
They are so powerful.
It's also something about seeing the person perform where, again, it's so intimate that they might not even be using a microphone.
Yeah. Yeah, because
you
I done
could
heard
be-
some people with some powerful voices.
Right.
Yeah.
You talking about Yamashe?
Yeah, Yamashe.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Yamashe.
Yeah, yeah.
bro.
Shout her
Yes.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. You give Yamashe a mic, bro, she liable to slap your ass.
Right,
She
right.
re-
She
she
be like,
will.
microphone. I want no microphone. You know what I'm saying? That's
Powerful,
crazy.
powerful voice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think I'll be hoarse after that though, because her voice, it's on a different octave. I
Yeah,
feel like it's.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
Even still, even if you're using a mic, it's not attached to an arena full of speakers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? With crazy surround sound, and you might not even be screaming in it. Even though it's powerful, what you're delivering, it's not necessarily screaming. As opposed to going to a major event,
Yeah,
it's a different type of vibe.
it is.
Yeah, I love the smaller events. You know,
Yeah,
and not smaller, intimate. The more intimate events.
the more intimate.
Yeah.
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 You use that a lot. To
Yeah,
describe.
bro. Yeah, bro.
That's
it's
the word
it's
right there.
quality
yeah.
over quantity.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
You said it. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
All
because by
day.
saying smaller makes it sound sounds like I'm diminishing it. That's why I don't
Yeah.
like using that word.
I dig
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah,
respect that.
that's
man.
why I like to say more intimate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real shit.
Yeah.
Well, look, Eloquence, before we get up out of here, tell the people how they can find you on social media so they can
Okay.
really tap into what you got going.
Okay, you can reach me on social media at Samantha McKinney 1978. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram.
Okay.
Soon to be on YouTube.
Okay.
I am. I'm continuing to move around to do a lot of things. So just stay tapped in to see what I'm doing next.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to grow. Any way you want to support me, and if you want to collab, or if you want me to come out and do an event, hey, check me out. You know, I'm just I'm open to a lot of different stuff right now. So yeah.
Yo, it's dope, man. Like, through people we know, we're able to connect with Eloquence. You know
Which
what
is
I'm saying?
another thing
and other
to-
people who are in that same world. You know what I'm saying? The Yamashays, who else?
Just the Divine.
Just the Divine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why you got to get out,
Yeah.
You have
especially
to.
with
Yeah.
art. The only way is you have to get out.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
you-
got me out on Halloween, so well, Hallows Eve. Y'all
Hallows
got
Eve.
me out.
You
And
know
I
me-
came from Asheville. Like I drove here
Oh shoot!
because I work in Asheville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I left from Asheville. I left work early though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I gotta
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
And I got home and I just start preparing and, to come here to be here tonight.
You never know though. You go somewhere, you meet one person, and from that is a
Yeah.
relationship,
It is.
All day.
until eventually you might end up in the real, the final relationship that you were actually supposed to find.
Yeah.
But through the journey, you still met a lot of good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. You got to get out. You gotta get out.
Gotta get out.
Yeah.
That's where
I
it's
the
about.
only
strongly
way.
believe in it. I
Yeah.
strongly believe in it.
Facts.
Nothing good happens on the couch.
Relationships.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I don't really per se deal with one-sided relationships. So every relationship I'm in with anybody is reciprocal. Like I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of those vibes. So that I appreciated that about y'all. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
we appreciate you.
yeah,
you know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
a reciprocal type thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that's important to remember too. You know what I'm saying? When you out here moving, you know, just make sure that it's not one-sided relationship.
All day. You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to bang on that mother.
And if
Yeah.
it is, get all
you know
you
what I'm
can
saying?
get out of
Get
it.
them
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get all
That's
you
real
can get.
shit.
Get all you
and
get
then-
out and get
and then
out.
run, yeah.
That's a big fact.
Sometimes I feel like we've been on the end of some one-sided deals before.
Oh, of course we have.
But we make it make sense.
we make
Yeah.
it make
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
sense. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta make it make
Like
sense.
we know like there's people that just want to come on here and just, get their little 15 seconds of
fame.
content.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say fame because we ain't famous. But,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I
They
mean,
15
to
minutes
them.
of shine, whatever it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
shine.
saying? And then we never hear back from a motherfucker, and that's cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But just realize, bro, we still here while you fade it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we still, you know what I'm saying? Like we still here at V5 and shit.
Yeah.
What you on?
V5.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, you killing me with the V5
Yeah,
shit.
we on that V5, man, and your car broke down on the way over here trying to get here. And trust me, we done had that. We done heard that before
bruh,
too.
Yeah,
you
no,
know
you're
what I'm
getting
saying?
too personal right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let me stop. But yo, man, this has been On the Rocks, where we give it to you straight, no chase, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I am Mr. D's, looking like Pennywise at ease.
And this your boy Rowdy Goose. And let me tell you, tonight these boots gonna be on the loose. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Special guest, y'all see her.
I am Eloquence.
Yeah.
And I'm a cat tonight. Meow.
You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, she's the reason why we wearing these in the first place.
In
you know
the
what I mean?
spirit of fun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I got the Catwoman joint. What we
we
doing?
got
I was
the
like, all right,
Catwoman.
bet. All right,
And
bet.
You see it.
You know what I'm saying? I come out of retirement one time. Time to float. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Find your mom. Introduce her to the tribe. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? On the Rocks, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all. Tap in. Eloquence. Thank you for pulling up on us.
Thank you.
We're going to do this again for sure.
We sure are.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all tap in with her, man. She got some cracking fire poetry that will speak to your soul. And we out. And also don't forget, schedule that colonoscopy so they can check your hole. And that's it.
No. In this show. Yo, in this show right now. Bruh, if you say check your hole one more time before 2026, I'm gonna jump out that goddamn window, bro.
Hey, we love y'all, man. Tap in with us. Peace.